Welcome to this Quantum Security and Defense presentation, Data Protection Today, built for tomorrow, and thank you for being a valued member of our community. Adam McElroy brings over 25 years of security leadership experience to his role as Chief Storytelling Officer for Eclypses. His role at the company is to bring the voice of the customer into all dimensions of the firm and ensure communications are relevant and impactful. Prior to Eclypses, Adam was the group head of cyber risk for a European bank after a successful career in risk, advisory, and technology innovation. He has built international security teams across many industry sectors, including finance, critical infrastructure, government, and military. His impact has been recognized in multiple awards, and he is a frequent speaker at industry forums and conferences.
The floor is yours, Adam.
Thanks very much, Anna. Good to spend time with you this afternoon. As Anna said, I'm Adam McElroy. I'm the Chief Storyteller for Eclypses, and we'll be sharing today our story around how we are delivering post-quantum cryptography to today. We are a product vendor. We have OEM solutions out there deployed live today using Crystal's Kyber. So we're using the NIST recommended PQC algorithms, and it's available today on the marketplaces from AWS, Azure, Oracle as of last week, and very shortly on the Google marketplace as well. And I'll just kick off by a little bit of scene setting. We created this illustration just to remind us all that the fable of the three little pigs and the house of straw and the house of sticks and the house of bricks, and the algorithms that we've relied on for so long, in the case of RSA since the 1970s, are expected to go away by 2030. So it's time for us all to plan for the future, build on strong foundations, strong policies, strong practices, strong people, and prepare ourselves for the quantum revolution. So with that in mind, my loose agenda for today, and we will take questions towards the end, is some scene setting. What do we talk about for data protection? What's happening around the world for post-quantum cryptography, and what have we been doing about it since 2017? And I do have a demo. I will emphasize that a cryptography demo without going into the maths is pretty dry, but it's there, and it is a publicly exposed demo environment, and I'll share the URL in the presentation later. So you are quite welcome to ping it yourselves and explore it in your own time on your own screens. So just to set that scene, we believe that everything around security is around data. Whether it's identity management and authorization, that's a route to get to the data. Whether it's about networking security, that's about getting to the data. And it's almost 20 years ago that Clive Humby came out with this phrase, data is the new oil. And I would suggest it's more than it's essential for the economy, for society. It's much more valuable than oil could ever be today. And maintaining trust in that always on connected world we live on today is absolutely essential. And as per that first diagram, the major governments around the world believe we have a massive evolution in encryption required, because everything will be compromised or vulnerable to quantum attack by 2030. And from an Eclypses perspective, we are following the lead of the major economies. There are some very well-respected cryptographers who are questioning the validity of the 2030 timeline, but there is legislation being put in place. There are nation-state level transformations taking place, and that's what we're taking as our driver. But in the worst case, if it's real and if it happens, the exploits we know today will be deeper, faster, harder to detect. And there are no new crimes, just crimes that are enabled by technology. And our mission is to prevent harvest now, decrypt later, packet inspection, credential harvesting. We're looking to protect data in transit across for every payload across every hop. And we're only about the data. We believe the network should be treated as a commodity. How can you truly validate the connectivity that you're exploiting across the world in the hyperscale era? We're using AI from remote data centers and AI factories. How can we trust the operating systems on the in the modern economy? We focus on data, and it's enabled through your infrastructure, not a SaaS. And we'll bring to life how we're using the NIST Crystal's Kyber algorithm, which is now FIPS 143 tested in our solution and is now ratified as a FIPS standard and patented by NIST.
You can join the CUSEC Dev community to watch the full version of this and over 80 other lectures on quantum technologies, attend events, receive free training, and more. CUSEC Dev is a users community working to forward quantum secure communications. The community is represented by Quantum Security and Defense that provides supply chain orchestration and consulting services on behalf of our members. Find out more. Google quantumsecuritydefense.com today.